Okay guys, so this is another one from Stephanie. This is craft number 2, so we're going to open it and see what we got in this one. Okay, this is interesting. Ooh, she gave me something I'm excited about. Okay, gave me some little marker pen, a Sharpie marker pen, and a bunch of wood pieces. These remind me, for those that don't know, I worked at a summer camp. And our name tags looked much like this. So this kind of reminds me of summer camp. But there's these little wood pieces and they have the hole at the top. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Working with that. And so, okay. Oh, and there's strings in here to hang them on. The baker's twine and that. Okay, cool. We'll see what we can come up with for that. I may have to add a couple items in with it. But we got crafts. I will do the crafting. Okay, I will be back to show you guys these crafts, or this craft at the end of, or coming up, and then I hope you guys will enjoy. We'll catch you in the next part. Hey guys, it's Joy and I'm back with mystery crafting. As you guys seen, I opened up and I had wood pieces and a pen. I'm going to show you what's going on with the pen, and then I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now. I'm going to do more than one craft in this, and the first one's all done except for one thing. I'm going to show you that, and then I'll glue it on and show you what's going to happen. You'll understand in a minute. Okay, so this is the first craft. What I did was took one of my Dollar Tree rings, $1.25, whatever it was I spent, and then I took these garland ties that I used in another video, or maybe Mrs. Claus used them, somebody used them. Anyway, and I wrapped them around the out one, then the inner two, and left the middle one, this fourth ring, undone. I like the way it turned out. Then I took some of these little pine cone berry things that I had. I don't know where I got those. I've had them for years. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And I just wrapped their wires around in 3 spots because I only had 4 and I didn't like the 4th one on there. Then I took some of the flowers. They were on the stem. I don't remember what they're called. They look like little pine cones to me, but in flower form. And I just kind of shoved them down in, going around. And then I took the star and I cut the ribbon that was on it, and I used some of this Baker twine that I got from the friend and tied it on right there. Now I'm going to take the wood pieces, and the pen that I got from her is not doing very good. It's too faint on the wood to work with it because of the white color. So I'm going to use my felt tip markers, and I am going to take my things, and on one of them I'm going to write let, on one I'm going to it, and then I'm going to do snow. Let it. Let's do this one in the middle. Because we are at the end of December, and I want this to be a January craft. Now what I'm going to do is take some hot glue and glue that on, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the twine at the top. I'll probably use this brown twine at the top to make a tie thing, and then I'm going to call that done. I'll share a picture of it when it's finished. Okay, craft number 2, using these little things, and I'm going to do more crafts with them down the road. I'm only going to do this one and the other one, and I'm going to call it quits. I hope my friend is okay with that. I'm going to add in some wire that I found in my back room that I got from the dollar store. It's the floral wire. I'm going to use the string that they gave me, not the red and white one. I'm going to use the other twine. I'm going to use the Jenga blocks. They're the wood block thing that you can get from Dollar Tree. They come in, they're a game. I'm going to use 6 of them. I've sorted mine out by color, so I have them in a bag. I'm going to use 3 of these wooden pieces. Now, I'm going to take 2 of these and hold them together. And actually, I've got 3 glued together. No, I only want just 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue these together, because eventually I'm going to glue 6 of them together to make what I want. And while that's drying a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and glue the other 4 together. So So all I gotta do is add those last 2 on when I get done with what I'm gonna use that for. Okay, which I already had 3 together because I had them together for another project, 2 of them, and the other one I used to catch glue from another project. Okay. Now, while that's drying, I'm also going to take a wire, cut my wire, and all I'm using is my scissors. It worked when I cut this once before. So I'm just going to cut a length of the wire about like that, a couple inches long, 2 to 3 inches. And I'm going to just cut that, and then I'm done with that. Okay. Now, yep, okay. This is dry enough now that I'm going to take this 2 pieces I have together, and I'm going to wrap my twine around that a few times. So I'm just going to hold it right at the middle, and I'm going to wrap it around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to go 10. I'm going to cut my string off. Now, I'm going to have to slide this to the end to do this next part, but it might work better than what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of twine and just wrap it around the top, toward the top, like 3/4 of it on one side and 1/4 on the other side of the twine. If you haven't figured it out by now, we're making a decoration for your house, if you choose to do this. And I always like to tie 3 times, just because I feel like that gets me a more solid hold. When I'm doing this. There we go. Okay, that's just me. Now I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to cut the shorter end. I'm going to go into all the loops, and I'm just going to cut until I get them all cut. Okay, then I'm going to take my wire, and I'm going to stick it down in there. And once it's down in there, I don't want it to go too far down. I want it just to be in that thing there. And then I'm going to take another piece of twine right over top of the, right about where the other one is, just maybe a hair up, and I'm going to wrap it around, and I'm going to do 3 ties again. So 3 knots, so like this, just to kind of help it stay on the wire. You could do this with like a little mini popsicle stick or something like that. Would probably work just as well, if not better, than what I'm using. Okay, then I'm going to cut off this, cut the twine. And now what I'm going to do, the final thing is I'm going to go down here and cut this in, so these loops are all, and we've made a broom. Now I'm going to take my 4 and 2 and glue them together. Now you would probably want to use some E6000 if you want to do this project. I don't know where the person got these from, but I've seen them in craft stores too, so I know you can buy all the equipment. So I'm just going to take some glue on the bottom of my biggest circle that I picked, and I'm going to glue it right into the middle of my boards, and I'm going to hold it there for a few seconds. Then I'm going to pick, I've got 2 that are pretty similar in size. That's fine. I'm going to take, this one has a little more like bark around it, so I'm going to use that on the top, and I'm going to use this one here. And yes, we're making snowmen. So I'm going to just glue that on top like that. And you want to hold it, don't let go of it. And then I'm just going to take my broom and glue it right to the middle up here on here. I'm just going to glue it on with a little dab of glue to the middle circle here. And then you could decorate it with whatever you've got on hand. I don't have anything that I really feel like decorating it with right now. So I'm just going to go with just the broom. Kind of keep it simple and elegant in that way. kind of a more simple thing. And I'll show you my other one that I made. It's more dry. And so there you go, a cute little snowman for your New Year. And then you could just draw a face on with some marker. Or if you have some like gems or something, you could maybe hot glue them on or whatever. Just a simple little, just put out someplace. And kind of more natural, so it'd be really cute if you have like farmhouse aesthetic or something like that. Okay, thank you to Steph for helping me out with this video and with the other one a couple weeks ago. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what I did with what Steph came up with for me. Let me show you the wreath now that I've glued everything on. So we did this and the 2 snowmen. A couple of really cool decorations for this next month for me. I should have probably went ahead and done blue and white on here. That's normally what I do but I like this look. I think it's kind of more natural and it's really pretty. So, not regretting my decision. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful day filled with lots of love and laughter. I hope your saddest day in the future is only sad as your happiest day in the past. But if it's not, I hope you find the strength to endure. And until the next video, bye guys.